I'm Joel Applegate. I'm a superintendent down in Oberlin, Kansas. I always wanted to have good health care. I just didn't want to have any of the health care. If I'm not at the doctor, that means I'm doing well.
I'm Dr. Richard Markiewicz. I'm an interventional cardiologist and endovascular specialist at Great Plains Health. It's become really enjoyable lately because of the tools we have. We worked with what we had, and it just seemed like there should be something better. And then about 2.5 years ago, I was at a conference, and they were talking about this Inari FlowTriever technology for treating pulmonary embolisms. And I knew right then and there, this is what I've been waiting for all this time. And we had it in like 2 weeks or so here. It allows us to go in minimally invasive, within an hour, go in with a catheter without using clot-buster medicines and all the associated risks of bleeding, and go in and aspirate that clot and literally take it out of someone's chest and put it on the table.
I noticed that I had a sore on the inside of my thigh. It was red, and then it was gone the next day. Didn't think anything of it. My daughter had a cross-country meet in North Platte in the morning on Saturday, and I knew Saturday morning, woke up, everything was fine. I was going up the stairs, and I was kind of short of breath. The race started, daughter runs by, comes back around on the loop, and I said, I had to slow up. I never had to slow up to catch my breath, and I go, all right, what's going on? I was coughing, I still can't get my breath. I could see my daughter finish fourth, and I just tried to avoid, there's nobody around, trying to get back to the car. And I called my wife, they didn't know where I was at, and I said, I think we need to go to the hospital. I have 4 kids. It worried me at that point in time. I couldn't breathe. I wasn't thinking at that point of dying or anything. Drove to the emergency room and they explained kind of what was going on.
He was very lucky to show up where he did. The ER doctor would take a look at him and emergently sent him down for a CAT scan of the chest. That CAT scan of the chest showed the blood clot, the saddle pulmonary embolism in his pulmonary arteries. And then the ER doctor called me, and that's how I first met Joel, and basically told him he had a life-threatening problem, that there's a couple options, and we could always use the older way of doing things with the clot-buster medicine, or we could go ahead and try to just take that blood clot out.
Dr. Markiewicz gave me 2 options, and really we chose the option of, you need to take that out. And I guess I didn't know how serious it was. If anything broke off or something, that'd have been it. So, yeah.
Pulmonary embolisms are all serious, but this one's so serious because that clot is kind of still in transit, if you will. It hasn't made it to the distal beds, and if it does, it could very well be the last thing that happens for that patient. As soon as we whipped it around and got that clot removed from the picture, immediately he recovered. He looked much better, and that was a natural progression of a pulmonary embolism, and we kind of subverted it. It feels like it's really a miracle of medicine to go in there and do something like that. I mean, I never thought I'd ever see it with my own eyes.
When you find out what was happening during the time, afterwards you feel like, man, I am really lucky. That happened Saturday. It kept me Sunday, and I think I was released on Monday and was back in work on Tuesday. I'm glad I was in North Platte, and I'm thankful, obviously, for the health care that was here, the expertise. I'm very, very blessed.
If you're going to take care of these patients, then my philosophy has always been we're going to take care of them the best way possible. That involves kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and trying to learn new things. Having access to quality care in rural America is life and death. When someone's that ill and a life-threatening problem, we're talking about seconds or minutes that can make the difference.
The people in the North Platte region should feel very blessed, Great Plains Health, and what they can offer. Not only this community, but surrounding communities. They should feel very blessed.
Everybody has that same mission to provide superior care in rural America. And I think that's what everybody's after. We're not trying to provide the same care in rural America. We're trying to provide superior care.